Hi guys, welcome to another review vlog, should I say. If you haven't had a chance to check my last movie review vlog, it was on John Belushi. It was actually my first one that I'm doing. I might get it, we had it. Make this maybe once a month, I don't know yet. So, since I did John Belushi, why not just go ahead and do his best friend? He doesn't sound great. So we'll get right to Dan Aykroyd. For those who are not familiar with Dan Aykroyd, he's done movies, music, also does vodka, he's done a range of things. Most of these are probably stumbled on this video because it's Dan Aykroyd. Was, should I say, John Belushi's best friend. He's actually alive. John Belushi passed away, and he's going to do other movies or something with him, a long life as well. So anyway, I'm going to ramble on Dan Aykroyd films. So I'm not going to go into every single one of them. I'm going to talk about big ones specifically, big titles. I haven't seen them, but I've never seen certain ones, so I'm going to talk about the ones I do talk about. So, Dan Aykroyd, after coming off Saturday Night, he went straight into a Stepmother movie called 1941. Alongside John Belushi, it's basically Andy House. And it's also taken like 2 days after, supposed to be based on after the Pearl Harbor, when it was in Hollywood, just a screwball comedy. Right after that, he worked with John Belushi on the Ghostbusters, which also gives him to be one of the best techniques in that movie. Now, I sat and watched it recently with my pal, and I was like, it's really bad. So I haven't had a chance to check that out. Ghostbusters only has one movie, there is no second movie in my opinion. Go check it out. Also, he went straight off after that, did another John Belushi film with him, or agreed to do another film, which was actually John Belushi's last film, Neighbours. I highly recommend dark comedy, and I think Dan Aykroyd, very weird, they've switched roles. John Belushi is more, Dan Aykroyd's more John Belushi's more the straight man, Dan Aykroyd's more the kind of lunatic, rather than John Belushi, which I think is really great. I'm glad they did switch roles. Some people didn't like the idea, but I thought it was good because you've seen John Belushi act like the crazy suppose you could also say that also part of that kind of, character, but definitely want to check out. I haven't seen Dr. Detroit, so I'm going to skip that one. I do know that one exists now, so I haven't had a chance to see it. I've seen it later. Comment leave a comment below. It's one I should check out. I'll try and get a chance to check it out. Also, right on Trading Places. John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. You know that. But yeah, I'm trying to check the Green Doors. Check that out. Spies Like Us is another good Dan Aykroyd movie with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd about a bunch of spies that are they're basically decoys and they're basically they're the actual spies and they think they're the team going in, but they're not. They're just the decoys that basically targets all of them. So another good fun. It's directed by John Landis. I don't think it got a lot of attention than things like Trading Places, Blues Brothers did. It's very like even the DVD copy has got no love for it at all. Just really poor quality. Just ripped onto a DVD and stuck in the stores. Either that, I don't think it got a lot of attention to it. It is a nice fun Dan Aykroyd film. My Stepmother Is An Alien. Another Dan Aykroyd film. Yes, another fun film. I haven't had a chance to check it out. Not great movie, right? It's the same as Spies Like Us, but you have fun with it. Right after that, I don't really want to go into things like Caddyshack 2 because I don't know what I'm talking about. Small groups of Dan Aykroyd films. I know that there was Caddyshack 3, the small group films that I love. Caddyshack 2. And that's the easy got to know. I did have a film, just a video, never seen the DVD, but it's called From the Way with Murder. It's about Dan Aykroyd and the Murders of his neighbour, his German neighbour. I used to have the VHS movies at the long way. But he's done so many that, Driving Miss Daisy I've not seen. There is movies in Indiana Jones, the same with Temple of Doom. He's in that. You barely, you know it's him, but you barely see him right off. Like you don't get a close-up shot of him. So yeah, guys, he has done a lot of work. The main ones are, if you ever had to pick two big movies, same with John Belushi, Animal House for John Belushi and Blues Brothers. For Dan Aykroyd, it would be Blues Brothers and Ghostbusters, the first movie. They would be the strongest of Dan Aykroyd's movies. If you're a stranger that's never seen a Dan Aykroyd movie, those are the ones I'd tell them to go and watch. And then go check out John Belushi's last film, Dan Aykroyd, The Neighbours. You gotta check that out. It's something about it. It's quirky, it's cool, it's dark, and it's funny at the same time. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Tell me your thoughts. Is there any other thoughts I've missed out of Dan Aykroyd? It's a full film that I should have mentioned. If so, I do apologise. Please leave it in the comments, guys. Dan Aykroyd movies. What's your favourite Dan Aykroyd movie? So yeah, guys, I hope this video